we seen tonight have no chance against Tank. He took way more risk than he needed to. I mean, with Tank, it only takes one punch. So you gotta when you fight Tank, you're gonna have to fight precise. You're gonna have to be precise with everything that you do, because if he hit you one time, the fight could be over. So you're gonna have to fight at a safe distance, and you're gonna have to do that the whole entire fight. And like even Devin himself, he said he changed his fight style tonight just for Lomachenko. But I mean, Devin's smart enough to know that he can't fight that same way with Tank.
What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one. So there we have Jeff Mayweather speaking on Tank Davis. How he feels as though Devin Haney will have no chance if he fights Tank Davis the way he fought Lomachenko. And first and foremost, let me say why I do feel like there are minor similarities between Lomachenko and Tank Davis. Majority of it being that they're southpaw. You would be crazy to think that Devin Haney is going to fight Tank Davis the same way he fought Lomachenko. But, however, my prediction for Tank Davis versus Devin Haney never changed. And the last weekend just kind of solidified why I picked Tank Davis to beat Devin Haney in a late round stoppage. I always said Tank would beat Devin Haney, but by in the later rounds, stopping him like in the 10th, 11th, or 12th round. And I continue to stick by that as long as Devin Haney is trying to make 135. But first and foremost, before I even get on that, I must say this is why I feel like this fight needs to happen. I'm tired of the way listen. Let me tell you something, man. And I'm not like any of you guys that take up for your favorite fight. Tank is my favorite fighter at 135. And a lot of you guys will lie and manipulate and take up for your favorite. Like, no, the only fighter that I'm a fanboy of and biased for is Andre Ward. But if anybody else, any of my other favorite fighters, if they're gonna get it. That's just how I am. I'm being honest with you. All right. Tank is my favorite fighter at 135 by far, right? But I am so sick of the way Floyd Mayweather is bringing him up. Floyd Mayweather is not working on Tank's legacy. He's only working on his financial stabilities. He's worried about the money, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Tank getting his money because he deserves it. Tank is a superstar. Has a good following, a good fan base. I'm not mad at. I get it, bro. Why you want to maximize your money. But I don't like the way Floyd Mayweather is bringing Tank Davis up. If you guys notice, Tank Davis only fights a certain type of opposition, which is because Floyd Mayweather is giving Tank the blueprint that he followed in order to maximize his dollars in his career. If you guys notice, Floyd Mayweather, I can give you a prime example. I remember Brian Kenny asked Floyd Mayweather, bro, why don't you fight Shane Mosley? And they were comparing Shane Mosley and Juan Manuel Marquez, right? Now, albeit Juan Manuel Marquez is a Hall of Famer for sure. I'm not like, dude, that is one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite Mexican boxers ever, bro. Like I love Marquez. But everybody in their mama knows Marquez is not messing with no Shane Mosley. If them two were to fight, bro, Shane Mosley would dog Marquez. I think we can all agree with that, right? But however, Brian Kenny asked Floyd Mayweather, and not to mention that Shane Mosley was, especially at 135. I'm not even gonna talk about the 135 version of Shane Mosley, but Shane Mosley at the time was at 47, while Juan Manuel Marquez was at 135. Brian Kenny asked Floyd, so what about somebody that's actually in your weight? What about Shane Mosley? And the first thing Floyd was like, oh, Shane Mosley that got 5 losses, and Brian Kenny's like, the Shane Mosley that dominated Antonio Margarito, the guy that many people felt like Floyd Mayweather was avoiding. And then, the first thing Floyd said was, Marquez has a whole country behind him, a whole country. So, but he ended up fighting Shane after Marquez anyways. We all know that. So this is not a knock on Floyd, but I'm just saying that that's the blueprint that Floyd Mayweather is giving to Tank Davis. He would rather for Tank to fight for his, for lucrative reasons. And again, I'm not mad at that because these guys are putting themselves on at risk for our entertainment, so he deserves every penny that he gets. But at the same time, he's not doing nothing for Tank's legacy. I even heard rumors of Tank trying to fight Isaac Cruz again. Listen, I don't care what nobody says. Tank won that fight, bro. And Tank fought dude with virtually one hand half the fight, bro. And before you guys try to lie and say he didn't, go back and watch the post-fight conference when Isaac Cruz in the ring, Isaac Cruz said it himself. He noticed that Tank was only throwing one hand, fighting with one hand, bro. Isaac said it himself. So like, don't try to cover that lie up, bro. I don't want to see Tank versus Isaac Cruz again. I don't. Let Isaac Cruz is proven to be a great fighter. Let him fight Frank Martin or Michelle Rivera, one of them guys, bro. But at this point, bro, my whole thing is Tank is sitting here toting around the great value WBA belt, but when I feel like he could be the undisputed champion. I feel like Tank Davis can be the undisputed champion. So go ahead and put Tank in there with Devin Haney. I don't want to see Tank fight no Isaac Cruz or no damn, like, I don't like, bro. But that's how they're building Tank, bro. And it would just irritate the hell out of me, bro. It would irritate me. Like, even when they were talking about Tank versus Lomachenko. Now at that particular time, I definitely felt like Loma was gonna be too much for Tank at that time. Now I think different, but at that time I thought Loma was too much for Tank. But I remember them asking Tank them asking Tank, but Floyd would interrupt. But them asking Tank, hey, what do you think about a possible fight between you and Lomachenko? And then Floyd would interrupt and be like, well, we all know Lomachenko, his door is closing, even though Lomachenko was only 32 at the time. He was only 32 years old. But Floyd was like, we know Lomachenko's door is closing, and we know that his window is closing, and Tank is a rising star. But then, so they insinuating that Lomachenko is old news and he's old. But then Tank's next fight, he fights Yuriorkis Gamboa. Like, bro, that's just a slap in the face to me. Like, bro, how does that make sense, bro? Like, that's a slap in the face, bro. But anyways, it's just, bro, like Floyd is trying to build Tank off of the blueprint that he took, that Money Mayweather took. But it's like, bro, you're not even letting Tank go through the pretty boy Floyd phase. Pretty boy Floyd fought any and everybody. Love Morendow. I'm naming the black fighters that he fought. Even though Lord Morendow is African, but he's not African American, but it's still the black fighters. DeMarcus Chop Corley, Zab Judah, like these are guys that Floyd, like, bro, pretty boy Floyd fought all comers, bro, all comers. He fought anybody, bro. And my whole thing is, bro, why not take Tank through the pretty boy stage, and then you get to the Money Mayweather stage? You just automatically trying to make Tank Money Mayweather without him going through the pretty boy stage, and that's what's irritating me, bro. Devin Haney has all the belts at 135. It should be no reason why you're not, bro. You sitting here, you have Tank as a WBA regular champion when I know Tank should be undisputed. I know Tank can be undisputed, bro. That's all I'm saying, and that's what I've been stating for years now, bro. I've been wanting Tank to fight Devin Haney, but it's almost like the situation with Canelo, how I feel about Canelo and Demetrius Andrade. Personally, I think Canelo will stop Demetrius Andrade, but if for whatever reason Canelo is not trying to fight him, you force me to believe that you don't have confidence in yourself. So then why should I have confidence in you if you don't have confidence in yourself? That's how I'm starting to feel. Like, if Tank doesn't fight Devin Haney, especially after last weekend, if Tank doesn't fight Devin Haney next, man, I'm gonna really be upset, bro, because I know for a fact I want Tank to get all them belts, bro. And Tank is my favorite fighter. Imagine Tank already being, he's already beat the heir to the throne of being the face of boxing, bro. Now imagine him being undisputed, bro. Now you got that much more marketable abilities to push Tank out there, bro. But it's like that, like, you don't give that man a shot. You stripping him away from them shots by trying not putting him in there with Devin Haney. Listen, Devin Haney would not fight Tank Davis the same way he fought Lomachenko. We know that, right? But it is safe to say, if Tank, would I say, I don't know if I said that right, but to repeat, let me make sure. Devin Haney would not fight Tank Davis the way he fought Lomachenko. But it is safe to say that if Tank Davis was to land any of those punches that Lomachenko landed on Devin Haney, we know for a fact Devin Haney would not be standing to the final round, bro. And that's just how I feel. It's no hate on Devin Haney because I love Devin Haney too, but Tank is just my favorite fighter at 135. And I've been a Tank fan for the longest. So, bro, they need to make this fight happen. And I'm going to keep putting pressure on it because I call out my favorite fighters, unlike a lot of you guys, you know, except for Andre Ward, I said that. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Who do you see winning that fight? But what do I know?